Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 8th to the 14th. This is for Taurus and Taurus rising, and we're just going to jump right into it, Taurus. What a lovely week. This is your week. This is your ruling planet, Venus, very, very active. Okay, very active this week. It is such a soulful, nirvanic type of week. I love it. And Venus is in Cancer for the first half. So you may be feeling a lot of heightened intuition and compassion. And Venus loves being in Cancer. That's a lot of feminine energy there. It's really, really, really sweet. And remember, we're also in Cancer season. So there could have been a lot of great things that happened, especially after the new moon in Cancer that we had last week. But Cancer does rule your third house. So communication could have been really just like speaking from the heart, and you could have been wouldn't be surprised if there were agreements, contracts signed. There could have been travel. You could have been doing road trips, doing some travel to see some friends and family, taking Amtrak, whatever it is, but also gaining new, like educating yourself on something that you really like, your heart was just really into it. Okay, because that is what the third house is as well. It really is like gaining knowledge. Okay, really nice. And again, not surprised if something new happened for you after the new moon, or something is brewing for you now after that new moon in Cancer. That was so nice. Now on Monday, July 8th, we have Venus exile Uranus. This is going to be really, you're going to feel this. You're going to feel this, Taurus. All right. This is surprises in relationships, in love, in work, and money, breakthroughs. Okay, a lot of spontaneity with this type of aspect, which is really nice. Something that does bring you this sense of freedom, this freeness. It's such a breezy aspect. Now, the reason why I say you're really going to feel this is because Venus is your ruling planet and Uranus is in your sign. So Taurus, get excited. There could be something really, someone could, send you chocolates, or, buy you an island, whatever it is. There's something really nice here. All right. Now, same day, which I completely forgot to put on the calendar after I wrote up the calendar, Mercury sextiling Jupiter on the same day. Oh my goodness. What an inspiring day. And all these red asterisks indicate these are absolutely amazing aspects. Okay. So Mercury sextiling Jupiter, as we know, Jupiter is good fortune, good luck, prosperity, profit, wisdom as well, but it's also expansion. All right. And so you've got Mercury sextiling Jupiter here. Mercury, which is in Leo at this point. All right. So Cancer is just that home energy, family energy. And you could be feeling a lot of that, children as well. And Mercury being in Leo does rule your fourth house. So you see that overlap there with home and family as well. But and just with this aspect alone, I love it. There really could be something with money this day. Remember, you've got Venus activated. You have Jupiter in Gemini in your second house of money. There is something here where you could be thinking about savings, or you having conversations. Remember, it's Mercury, about money, about your future long-term goals. There could be something here that really expands your mind as well. All right, with Mercury sextiling Jupiter, maybe decisions being made around this time, maybe even like changes in your belief system. But this is a very optimistic aspect there. It just feels really good with Venus sextiling Uranus as well. So I love this day. Also travel, again, with Mercury sextiling Jupiter. Oh yeah, something here that's not only going to like boost your self-worth, self-value, but money first of all, but secondly, travel. There again, another travel aspect where you could be doing some travel around this time. I always say travel is a force of good. Okay, really big nice energy for you. Now Wednesday, there is we get to the sun trining Saturn. Okay, this is really nice. And if you were to ask me what's the best day, I know a lot of y'all ask what's the best day of the week. Wednesday is I would say Wednesday, okay? Because And only because it is surrounded by all these great aspects. So it's just such a beautiful, beautiful week. Now, Saturn is all about the long term. Saturn is long term goals, and you've got the sun trining Saturn. You have the sun trining Saturn, so there could be some agreements that you really, really solidify at this point. Okay, Saturn is like commitments is what Saturn wants. Saturn is also tests. But this is a really easy test, okay? This is easy breezy. This is like you driving down your neighborhood and you hit every green light. And you're just like, what is going on? So really, really nice energy with the sun trining Saturn. Just expect some commitment forming, okay? Some sort of commitment, something that it feels really good, especially, and it's something that may have already started a few weeks ago. Remember, we had Mercury trine Saturn. We had, and that happened at the end of June, okay? So Mercury trine Saturn, then we had Venus trine Saturn. Now you've got the sun trining Saturn. So the series of Saturn trines, remember, Saturn is very, very on his best behavior, all right? Really doing things working in your favor. And so whatever happens to say, remember the sun is in Cancer and Saturn is in Pisces. So 2 water signs here. So it could be very emotionally moving for you. But there is some level of commitment that's happening around this time that feels really, really good. And it could be some sort of contract. Remember the sun in Cancer, okay, your 3rd house, something verbally said as well. So I really love this for you. Now, Thursday, you see we have Venus trining Neptune. This is one of my favorite aspects. All right, Venus trining Neptune. Empathy. This is empathy. This is having compassion, heightened compassion. This is supporting others, feeling support from others. This is creativity as well. A lot of the arts here. I've talked about this in your monthly forecast. Feeling very inspired. It's a very inspiring aspect. So I would recommend for y'all, because Venus is such a social sign and it is in your 3rd house, which is very like social, right? So I would recommend going out and being social, okay? Because Saturn and Neptune both, by the way, are in Pisces in your 11th house, okay? So that is a very social house, all right? It's your friendships, groups you belong to, your community, organizations you belong to, even social media, okay? Even social media around this time. Don't be afraid to, leave comments on beautiful posts of, chipmunks, whatever it is, something that's really, really, moving for you. All right. And just visual. It's such a visceral aspect as well. And daydreamy, very daydreamy and dreamy. It literally dreams, okay? Neptune rules dreams. So the fact that you've got these 2 planets in 2 of the most intuitive signs, by the way, pay attention to your dreams this day, all right? Pay attention to your dreams this day. Around this day, you could get intuitive messages around this time. Really, really love it. Now, you see that Venus does move into Leo that same day. Wow, talk about fireworks. Cue up Katy Perry, whatever it is. This is a burst of energy. This is a huge, listen, Venus in Leo and Venus is going to be in Leo all month long, by the way. This is big and bold and confident, expressive. Leo rules your 4th house. So again, a lot of matters that may have to do with home, family, children, significant other, real estate, properties, things like that. But Venus in Leo, just in general, is just like a lot of sexual energy, to be honest. We're talking about Venus, okay? And Leo rules the 5th house of sex, all right? So we're all adults here. We can talk about this. But it's not just that, though. I mean, Mercury is in Leo at this point, so Venus is just doing Mercury. Sun's moving into Leo very soon as well. So you're going to feel this amplified the further we move into the month. But Venus in Leo is also a lot of passion. That's what it is. It's loyalty. It's passion. You could feel that. And it's for the collective. Venus and Leo is for the collective. So you could feel that your partner, whoever it is, people are just seeking admiration. They're seeking admiration. They want to be complimented. It could be you too. It could be, just feeling really good, feeling really good. All right. And it's a great time to just, yeah, compliment people. All right. Send people flowers. All right. Go tell, Joan that works in the basement at your office building that she's doing a great job. Listen, this is going to be like just, again, a lot of like, Leah's a strong energy. It's fiery. All right. So remember what I said in your monthly forecast, like hearts of fire with this, hearts of fire. So really, really love this energy. Okay. It is going to be really, really nice. And again, all month long. Now you see on the 12th on Friday, we got Venus opposite Pluto. All right. We got Venus opposite Pluto. You may be a little bit impacted by this, Venus being in Leo, Pluto being in Aquarius. All right. So two fixed signs there, and Taurus are a fixed sign as well. So you can feel a little squeeze here. Now we're talking about Venus and Pluto now. So this could be love. This could be relationships. It could be intimacy. It could be money as well. You could feel a bit of a squeeze. All right. Not seeing eye to eye. Maybe just like overall harmony around this day. All right. There just could be something here where there even is like a sense of like detachment from something, temporarily. This isn't, this is just an aspect that's happening where kind of like a detachment in something where you felt like it was like gorilla glued, but it's really, really take that time to use your creative energy, your positive energy. Venus is also creativity, so there could be moments there where you could feel like you could put more energy into that creative part of yourself. It really is, when you think about Pluto, all right, Pluto being an Aquarius, for y'all, Taurus, this really could have to do with something at work, all right? Remember, Pluto in Aquarius is your 10th house. So there really could be something here at work that maybe with a colleague where you just don't see eye to eye. Now, remember, Venus is in Leo, so that's your 4th house. So some of y'all may feel it at home, all right, in your domestic sector as well, but Pluto, ruling Scorpio, there also could be jealousy vibes. There could be some jealousy energy, like somebody like really wants your shawl. Okay, so just keep that in mind. There is also like manipulation energy that could be happening around this time. One uppy energy, power trippy. All right, this is some people working at a fashion store telling Julia Roberts, you got to leave, okay? Big mistake. I mean, and that may be that may be your story. That may be the big takeaway here is having a lot more of that compassion. Look at what's happening. This is all compassion. Venus is all matters of the heart. This is all love energy, okay? So remember, use that to your advantage and always have your heart open. Be very compassionate this week. Have a lot of passion this week. It just is like a little bit of a squeeze. Here's the other thing, actually. At this point, we did have Mercury opposite Pluto last week, okay? And then, the sun's going to be opposite Pluto next week, as soon as we move into Leo season. But the fact that we had Mercury opposite Pluto, you may already know what it is. There could be something that, that is like a theme that you've already picked up on, okay? Especially with the Mercury opposite Pluto. Now, the other thing is, if none of those things, resonate for you, it could just be something testing your values, all right? There could be something testing your values, but just remember, you just want to have compromise. You just want to be graceful in situations, and you want to see eye to eye. All right, with Venus opposite Pluto. So with that, well, actually, the other thing is, don't forget Saturn and Neptune are retrograde. All right, so Saturn, Neptune retrograde. Remember, I've talked about this in your monthly forecast. I did a new moon in Cancer video. I'll post, I'll leave that at the end of this video or wherever, but I talked more about it there. All right. So those two planets retrograde in your 11th house. So there could be some of y'all reassessing friendships around this time, thinking about friendships around this time, or even groups you belong to, organizations you belong to, and possibly even like your hopes and wishes and dreams, because this is all in your 11th house. So Saturn, remember, asking you what are karmic lessons you have learned. Neptune saying, like, are you being your authentic self? Are you trusting your intuition? Even like self-care energy with these two planets. So keep that in mind. All right. So let's see what's going on for you for this very, very Venus heartful week with it's July 8th to the 14th for Taurus, Taurus rising, Taurus moon. So and if you want to read for any other placements in your chart, you're absolutely welcome to. So Taurus, let's do it. Let's see what's going on for you for July 8th to the 14th. All right. Taurus, Taurus, how is it going? I can take out my glasses now. I do a traditional call to cross spread. Listen, if we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Taurus, you know I love y'all. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying everything that's happening right now in your life. And you know I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. All right, thanks so much, Taurus. Let's see what's going on for you. Oh, wow. Ooh, look at you. Look at you with all this power. All right. Well, you're good. You're good. There is some, I mean, you're good. Just don't lose inspiration. That's all. Just, I mean, Venus, your ruling planet is very active this week. And so you may not, but it really is just kind of like, if there's anything that I need to tell you is like, don't lose that inspiration. Don't lose that inspiration. You're going to be fine. You're going to be great. You got the Emperor. Hello. I mean, talk about power. This is major power here, right? We got the Emperor. He's not only the ruler of his kingdom, his family, his, you know, sector, whatever it is, his destiny. Okay. He's the ruler of his destiny. This is mastery of self. This is divine masculine. All right. So a lot of really masculine energy with the Emperor, a lot of wisdom here, a lot of power, a lot of knowledge. He's got the world in his hand, driving life force here. All right. He lays down the laws. This, when we talk about power, this is being the author of your own story. So there is this sense of you moving into this week feeling just fierce. Okay. But also that protection energy. Okay. Protecting. Remember, you have a lot of overlap in with family, right? With Cancer Leo. There really could be you feeling, you know, a lot more empowered or confident in family environment with, you know, relationships as well. Everything that has to do with your domestic sector. He is, you know, the dad of tarot is, you know, what we call him. But you see that underneath his robe, okay, or cloak, the armor, he's fully protected. But so not only is he powerful, but he's the type of guy that will take a bullet for anybody. All right. So this is like, he'll fight for anyone that he cares about. All right. So really, really, really nice here. Now, you also have the Queen of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. Hello. Absolutely amazing. Really love this. A lot of spiritual wealth is coming up as you know, she is the richest queen, but there is a spiritualness that is coming up. But it is like, remember, a lot of heightened intuition, compassion as well. Neptune being very active in general. So you may feel that, all right, just feeling like really good in a spiritual spot this week. And actually, you know what? The Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, okay? You can see the sea goat in her throne there. Remember, Capricorn does rule your ninth house of spirituality. All right. And we do have a full moon in Capricorn approaching next week where you're going to feel more of that energy. Anyway, this is really great. Now, this is also in a financial sense. Remember, there's a lot of money stuff happening for you. You've got Jupiter and Gemini in your second house of salary, money, income, finances. Don't forget, Mars is about to join Jupiter there too. Okay. Mars is about to join Jupiter there too. Really. Right. So this is really great, though. It seems like there is this sense of you feel really comfortable right now. There is this world that you've envisioned for yourself that you're really building, and it feels really good. OK, in your physical world, remember, home is a big thing. OK, you got two like parental figures here. Queen of Pentacles, very, very maternal energy. She has the resources to build the world that she wants to live in. All right. So absolutely love this. Knight of Wands in your challenge area. And so that's why I'm saying don't lose that inspiration, okay? The Knight of Wands is on a quest. He's on a mission. He's going after his passions. All right. So really continue to have, be on that path. Be on the path. Do not lose sight of it. Don't lose inspiration this week. You're going to be fine. There also is a sense of, there could be, well, when you look at what's happening here, it could be like a really like let's go type of week for you. Remember to have that full connection, right? Mind, body, spirit, apply it to everything that you're doing this week. All right. And that's going to make a big difference, because you see you've got 3 swords here. Well, first of all, you've got all these court cards, by the way. You've got all these court cards and major arcana, but then also you got 2 queens, you got 2 knights. Very interesting. The one thing that I was going to say is you don't have any cups. All right. So we're going to see what happens here with your stuff. But cups are emotions. It's love. And I'm not saying that that's not happening for you, but you've got Venus very active this week, so it will definitely happen. But keep that in mind. It just seems like there's going to be a lot of you being in your head as well. Okay. So there is travel coming up as well, by the way. I would recommend it. I would encourage it if you do feel like you're getting what is it, like the travel bug? Even like a short trip. All right. Take the train up to Harlem. Go, do your thing. Now, there you go. Knight of Swords in your crown. So yeah, there's that energy of like, boom, 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 boom. This is power, by the way. This is a lot of power. Knight of Swords, this is someone who is very bold, very courageous, just like the Emperor. Nothing's going to stop him, all right? Nothing's going to stop him. He's fearless, okay? He's going to go exactly. And it's also like your mind is just really, it's like this is a week where I said like hearts of fire, but for you, it could also be like minds of fire, like ideas, brilliant ideas, moving this way, charging forward, really going after this, really, really nice. And again, a lot of it can have to do with not only like your future goals, money, all right? So finances, setting yourself up financially. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. You've got the Knight of Swords in your crown. Knight of Swords is Gemini. Remember, Jupiter is in Gemini. And then we have that Mercury, Jupiter aspect that's happening. Now, you also have the Ten of Swords, all right? So very interesting. You have the Ten of Swords in the root of your spread. So there is a part of you where it is almost like, slow down a little bit. And that it's going to be like a big, it's almost like a blessing in disguise. That's really what this card is. It is a 10. 1 0 equals 1. It's the end of the suit, okay? But you see that the sun is coming out, right? It's coming out. It's the card of new dawns. Those dark clouds are actually clearing, all right? So this is with the swords, impaling this young man on the beach. You see his hand and the hand gesture of the Hierophant. All right. So there is that blessing. It's the same as, the man in the Six of Pentacles. 2, by the way, 2 cards that are attributed to Taurus. All right. So very interesting. That's why I say this is very interesting here. But there is something interestingly, almost like there is a surrender of something, learning from something that could have been taking up a lot of headspace. This week to just blaze on forward. Now, the other thing is, remember I said, with Venus opposite Pluto, there could be a sense of like, jealousy, betrayal, that kind of energy. All right. So should that happen this week, it's a matter of seeing it for what it is and staying your authentic self and working with those energies and asking yourself, is this worth taking with me to this on this next cycle? I haven't clarified this one for you. I'll clarify this one for you. Yeah, you got strength. You're going to be fine. Strength attributed to Leo. Remember, just make room for all this new stuff happening for you. All right, up here. Strength attributed to Leo. Like I said, we've got Venus in Leo this week. We've already got Mercury in Leo. This is really great. This is of the heart. All right, the strength card comes from the heart. I've talked about this, right? This is having that inner courage. All right, the inner courage, the inner strength. Infinite possibilities that come with that, okay? And courage, when you trace it back to its etymological root, okay? It was K-O-R. We're going way back to Latin. K-O-R, all right? Translated to heart. So courage comes from heart. All right, corazon. Right. So okay. So you get what I'm saying. But this is absolutely nice. This is really great with the Queen of Swords in your future as well. All right. So it is that just being headstrong. All right. Head above the clouds. Really, really, again, like brilliant ideas, but also just being that, having that fairness. Interest. The Queen of Swords is very much like the Libra card, or sorry, the Justice card. They're both attributed to Libra, so it could have to do with partnerships or relationships. But there is this sort of like, you've got this energy in terms of problem solving, decision making, really, really, really not letting your emotions cloud your judgment at this point, right? You've got these two queens here that I really love, that feminine energy. It's really, really, really nice. Okay, let's see what's going. Okay, let's see what's going on with your stuff. All right, Taurus. Oh my goodness, y'all. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, share, do a little dance. I don't know. Sip your coffee. Leave comments. Tell me what's going on. And you know I love y'all. All right, Taurus. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Listen, money may be a big thing this week. All right. Money may be a big thing on your mind this week. Probably gonna be. Okay. But you're good. You're absolutely golden. You're really, really good here. Now, you got another swords card. Wow. Okay. So, and court, by the way. Okay. So you got, well, look at what's happening here. You got the Ten of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and then the Queen of Swords. Wow. So yeah, there's going to be a lot going on up here, but there is that enthusiasm. Remember, there is that enthusiasm, as I explained earlier, with the new moon in Cancer, Sun in Cancer. We still have Venus in Cancer. That's all in your third house. Everything that's going on up here, okay? So you processing a lot of things, learning new things, gaining knowledge and new things. Everything that I said earlier, especially with the Page of Swords here, who is very spongy. He loves absorbing things, okay? But he's got this like really innocent, fun, enthusiasm, okay? Approaching new things, okay? So this is really, really nice. And again, you may be in that place where you're moving in that direction with, there's something new happening in your life and you're really into it, okay? Stimulated. Now, you also have the Eight of Wands in your external factors area. You know what this means. Things are happening fast for you. Things are happening fast for you and they are aligning for you with the Wands here, completely aligned as they whoosh, whoosh, whoosh through the air, okay? Yeah, I did that. All right. Now, this card actually, what's really interesting is attributed to Sagittarius, and Sagittarius rules your 8th house of transformation. All right. But it's also like a lot of other, like money as well. All right. Money as well. Wands are your ambitions, your passions, your passion, right? There's a week of passion, even creativity. And you've got a lot of creative energy here. Also work. There could be something that's really, again, I would not be surprised if there is something coming through with a contract, an agreement, something that you're signing. Okay. But there is something like landing for you. But remember, take that action. I mean, you got the Seven of Pentacles as well. I mean, this is, come on. You definitely going to have, remember, with all these swords, definitely could be a lot of decision making this week, especially with even like the aspects that are happening. But there is possibly something that you may be reconsidering. Remember, with Saturn and Neptune retrograde, Pluto even retrograde in Aquarius in your 10th house of career, there could be something with career, but you know, career is attached to finances and money and whatnot. So there could be something that you've invested in up until this point where you're just like, do I get go? Like something new could be going in. So you're making that decision, or there could be this sense of really, really questioning a lot of things in terms of, oh, I just got this job offer, or I have this opportunity, or hey, maybe I should make that change. Maybe I have enough knowledge now to start my own business. So a lot of that could be happening. All right. A lot of that could be happening. It could literally be investments as well, literal investments that you may be thinking about. And then lastly, Nine of Pentacles here. Okay. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. You're golden. You're golden. You're golden. You're good. You're good. Taurus, you're good. Nine of Pentacles. What I love about this is that you can see the symbol of Venus all over her gown. Only 2 people in all of tarot that have the symbol of Venus in the card. All right. So your ruling planet, Taurus, your ruling planet. And remember, I said Venus is very active this week. Wow. Wow. Love, relationships, money. All right. Creativity, harmony. All right. Sex too. Yeah. Okay. So, but you see that Pentacles here. All right. She's in this garden of abundance. The great thing is she earned her spot here. She worked her way up. Okay. She worked her way up to stand in this garden feeling very enlightened. A lot of self-sufficiency here, a lot of independence here as well. And again, remember, y'all may be feeling that with a lot of the aspects this week, but this is just, this is feeling good. And this is, again, abundance. This is, you're good. You're absolutely good. Wow. I mean, wow. It is a great spread. You got a great spread. Just don't lose any inspiration. Double check travels too, by the way. Mercury is going to be going into shadow, at the end of the week, next week. All right. And that's just like, I explained it in the live stream. That's where I talk more about Saturn and Neptune retrograde, by the way. Sorry about that. The July live stream that I did, the monthly overview, Mercury going to shadow, it's almost like, Mercury just took an Ambien. So he's not like retrograde yet, but come August 4th, that's when it's like, boom. All right. Just keep that in mind. But it seems like a lot of y'all are traveling, to be honest, or planning travel, thinking about travel, partnerships, agreements. A lot of that's happening here. Signing something new happening, you thinking in this new direction as well. But you're good. Money on your mind. But definitely have the whole package. Okay. Remember, no cups here just means like, listen, like, have the whole package: mind, body, spirit, heart, heart and soul. Okay. All of that. Y'all are amazing, Taurus. Thanks so much. If you like this reading, would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. And, next week, listen, Taurus. Okay. Giving you a big heads up now. All right. Big heads up. Mars will conjunct Uranus. Whoa. All right. In your sign. We kick off the week with that aspect. I talk about this more in the monthly forecast. It's just a big, powerful charge that we'll talk about next week. But thanks so much, Taurus. I'll see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.